One of the hardest things that God has been showing me lately didn't come through a sermon, it came through heartbreak. I recently poured myself into helping a family member. I gave all that I could because I genuinely loved them. But when everything was said and done, I walked away realizing something that really hurt. They didn't want me. They wanted what I could do for them. And for a little while, I sat with that pain. I felt incredibly used. I questioned why I even hurt over this. And then, as God so often does, He turned the mirror towards my own heart. Sometimes we can't see what's in our own heart until we experience it in someone else. The very thing that wounded me became the very thing that God used to expose my heart. I thought about when I first came to Jesus. I was not asking Him for a better life. I was not chasing blessings or miracles. I literally reached the end of myself and I just wanted Jesus. I wanted forgiveness. I wanted truth. I wanted to know the God who loved me when I felt so unlovable. But somewhere along the way, as I watched Him answer prayers and provide when I had nothing, perform miracles, and carry me through impossible seasons, my focus slowly shifted. Without realizing it, I started becoming more excited about what Jesus was going to do than simply just being with Him. Then I began studying the Gospels. I saw crowds following Jesus because He healed the sick, multiplied bread, and performed signs. They loved His miracles, but many of them never truly loved Jesus. They wanted His hands, but they didn't want His heart. And I realized I had been guilty of the same thing. God wasn't just showing me the condition of someone else's heart. He was exposing my own heart. I found myself praying, Lord, I don't want to love You only because You answer my prayers. I don't want my faith to depend on whether You heal or provide or make my life easier. I want to love You because You are alone worthy. I want You to be enough for me. The greatest miracle Jesus has ever done in my life wasn't opening every door or answering every prayer. It was changing my heart. And I'm learning that the greatest relationship I'll ever have with Jesus is the one where I simply want Jesus, even if He never gives me another thing. Because if I have Jesus, I have everything.